Mark.
Ah, shit. Come on!
Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's get into it. Episode 6, Season 4 of Invincible. You look horrible. After the events of the last episode, Oliver, Nolan, and Mark are on this planet, and Mark is healing up from having his guts played with like a pumpkin. And because Mark is out of commission, it gives Nolan and Oliver a chance to bond. And they do bond after a really tough conversation. Don't get it twisted, I am still Nolan's #1 hater, but Oliver asked him point blank, if you didn't love my mother, then why did you have me? And Nolan tells him, your mother actually helped me heal, which, again, I'm his #1 hater, so it still sounds like some BS to me because then why did you say that to Debbie? But whatever. Oliver gets the affirmation that he needs in that conversation, which allows them to move like a team when the war starts.
Where is the betrayer? Here!
He got hands. They didn't think that old man was gonna do anything, but that old man got old man strength. He came in with some hands, okay? Anyways, let's continue because the war was warring. We get the typical Invincible bloodshed in this episode, which is like, I like the violence as an outlet for me because I want to punch things sometimes myself. But the thing that I really, really liked about this episode is in the midst of this carnage, they made the nameless, faceless people have a name and a face. And that name and face was Talia.
This is General Talia. Scramble all available air support and get our defense grid back up.
This is a really important scene, and it may not seem like it on its face, but this scene is so important to the audience actually getting the gravity of what is happening right now. This episode does a really good job of showing the gravity and the effects of all of this carnage through the eyes of Talia. One of the responses that I got on the video that I truly agree with was that people wanted to be more so on Nolan's side because the people that he murdered, the thousands of people that he killed, were nameless and faceless. And the gravity of what he did to Debbie and Mark is kind of like, well, he can make it up to them, but he can't make it up to the other thousands. And through Talia in this episode, you can see the shock on her face. You can see the disgust in her eyes. There's no way she knows every single one of these people, but she is still feeling the weight and the gravity of each and every single one of their deaths. And this is something that I think this show does do a really good job of, is kind of giving importance to the characters that we don't know anything about, which is even more important in real life because media can rewire your brain, y'all. When we watch TV and we see things that are very violent, we can start to get desensitized to it. And it helps to have a character and to see the pain through a character's eyes to show us like, hey, this actually matters. I hope y'all can't hear my dog, but the boy he going crazy, okay?
Things like this aren't supposed to happen here. This is only a minor setback and shows how desperate the Viltrumites truly are. Minor setback? Do you know how many people we lost today?
I love it when the show has these small lines that seem insignificant that just underline the weight of everything. And Alan is going through it. He's going through it right now. They lost a lot of people on a planet that earlier in the episode they were talking about how nice it was and they felt safe there, and it's destroyed their peace and destroyed their safety. And that is something that happens in real life. And I love that they keep underlining that. You guys, this is one of the best episodes of Invincible. And the thing that I love so much about this show in
Headshots don't
general
work
is that it
anymore.
makes you feel feelings. You feel lost along with the characters.
For the record, I fucking love this
Okay,
woman.
Shepard, why did you sell us out to the Viltrumites?
What?
You let them in. This is all your fault!
I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your console dropped our defenses.
No, I would never.
Then who?
You!
I didn't want to die.
If you don't want to die right now, you'll tell us everything you know.
They're still going to win.
Shoot him again.
For the record, I absolutely love this woman.
If we strike Thrag now, before he's joined by his remaining forces, we may have a chance to end this war forever.
Y'all, that is a big if. Here are my predictions for how I think it's going to go the next episode. You know how Nolan, Oliver, and Mark show up right on time to beat the Viltrumites when they attack Telescria? Yeah, I think that's going to be the same thing that happens when they decide to attack Viltrum. I think they're going to get to Viltrum. They're going to be like, guys, it's all in the clear. And as soon as they get there, all of the other Viltrumites are going to show up. And it's going to be messy, y'all. And for the people who are just like, she hasn't read the comic. No, I haven't read the comic books. That's why I'm talking about the goddamn show. Anyways, I think that that's what's going to happen the next episode. You guys let me know what your predictions are down in the bottom and subscribe to my page. I'm going to do some more content. I'm trying to do more content. So just subscribe. Bye, y'all.